Hi everyone. This is day 10 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge by Anthony. And this today's prompt is what tarot decks that you want to work with more often in 2019. And here I pick three. Actually, there are more than three, but these are the three that I want to really revisit in this year. The first tarot deck that I want to work with more this year is the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. I fell in love with this deck because of the silhouette art style, and which I think is very beautiful, especially in the suit of cups. So yeah, this deck had been on my wish list, and I finally bought it last year. I was attracted to the silhouette art style, which is very minimalistic, very simplistic, but which I think is the strength of this deck because it really brings out the meaning of each card to the fore. So like it captures the essence of each card, the what do you call, the core meaning of each card, and features that brings that core meaning to the front. So like this Queen of Cups, you can see just from the ambience and the silhouette, the simple silhouette, the contrast, the colors, you immediately get the meaning that this Queen of Cups is a very empathic woman, a woman that acknowledges her emotion, and but she is able to manage it. She is not overwhelmed by her emotion, but instead she can put herself, she is the type of woman who can put herself on somebody's shoes, but like still able to think clearly. So yeah, so the essence of the Queen of Cups is conveyed in every pore of this artwork on the card. So yeah, with just a simplistic, this look at this Queen of Swords, you can see that she is a woman of intellect and of ideas. So I think Stephen Bright really had his idea was a breakthrough, because with just a simplistic art style and modern artwork, he can convey the essence of each tarot card quite well. Like this one, Temperance, like it's a DJ mixing both energetic and mellow sounds, and like he mix and match both to get some a new hybrid that is working. So yeah, this deck is awesome, but the reason why I didn't work with it often in 2018 was because one, I bought several more tarot decks after I got this one, and somehow I was more attracted then to decks that are more dimensional in artworks, like for example, like influence of the angel tarot, because I think I think it's because I outgrow this deck, because even though despite what I have said about the effectiveness of the silhouette artwork, I think this deck is it's more of a beginner's deck because of its simplicity, and because of the way it emphasizes uh, the main meaning of each card, like this one, the Chariot, how you balance yourself as you go along the rocky road of life. I think this yeah, I think that's why I didn't work with it more often, because I kind of outgrow this deck, and I move on toward decks that are more complicated, for lack of better word. So but I think this deck, it works really effective when you read for others, because especially in live reading and face-to-face reading, because of its simplicity. You can just pull a card and oh, you get the meaning, like this one, Page of Swords. Very communicative, but also very reckless and very what do you call, very impatient. So yeah, I mean, this deck will work beautifully when you read for others in face-to-face situation, because you can get the meaning straight away. And this is more or less like the Everyday Tarot by Bridget Esselmon, in that the simplicity of the artwork allows you to see the interaction between cards in a spread. So like for example, if you look at this way, you can easily say that this woman is the same with this Empress, and like she is bringing her nurturing quality to the relationship. So you can I mean, you can see the interaction between cards very well in this deck. So yeah, so I look forward to working with it more often in 2019, especially to read live or in face-to-face reading. Okay, and the next deck that I want to work with more is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I don't have the deck with me right now because it's in my parents' house. I keep some decks there because I went there. I always go there for weekends. And this deck, the reason why I bought this deck is because the artwork is very beautiful and it has a storytelling quality, which I love. But as I work with it and with other decks as well, I began to outgrow this deck as well, because the artwork, even though it's beautiful and elaborate, it um, it doesn't have the depth of some decks for advanced reader that convey layered nuances, if you get what I mean. So this deck is beautiful, but it's not really in depth or layered like some other decks. I mean, when you look at the when you look at the pictures, you can immediately get what it means, and you don't have to really analyze the cards. And because I am now a more advanced reader, I find this deck no more challenging, because it's very much a big beginner's deck. So yeah, so I finally I kind of put it on the shelf, and I haven't used it for quite some time. But yeah, I think this deck is nevertheless a beautiful deck, and I want to use it more to read clients for this year, just like the Spirit Within Tarot. And yeah, I think this deck has its uniqueness, like modern witch style, which I believe that everybody will love. So maybe I will use it for challenge, or for Instagram challenge, or for reading queries. Yeah, sorry. And last one that I want to work with more often in 2019 is the Delos Tarot So I got this only very recently, like maybe in November. Is it November? Or maybe in mid 2018, I forgot. But anyway, yes. So this deck is a pretty much a Rider-Waite Smith clone, but it's it's a cuter, and also it simplifies the Rider-Waite Smith. So yeah, I was attracted to this deck because it's cute and because it has a cartoonish manga feeling to it. I was looking for a deck that almost resembled the mystical manga tarot, but I think I outgrew this deck because yeah, because even though it's a Rider-Waite Smith clone, it's I think it already simplifies the layers in Rider-Waite Smith. Like for example, in the Death card, I think I don't know. I think they they simplify the artwork. They eliminate the creator of this deck. I think I don't know. Maybe they eliminate some. I don't know. Because this card does not look as elaborate and as layered, as multi-layered as the original Rider-Waite Smith. So this because of that reason, this deck is also a beginner's deck, which I am not. I mean, I'm no longer a beginner in tarot. So that's why I look for last year, especially the last few months of 2018, I work more with decks that are designed for more advanced readers. So but yeah, but I'm this deck is very gorgeous, and I really want to work more with it. So I'm going to use it more often in 2019. So yeah, those are some of the decks that I look forward to working more often with this year. I think there are some other decks that I also want to revisit, but these are probably my top three. And yeah, so I'm going to record. So yeah, so that was today's prompt for the tarot decks that I want to work with more in this year. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 11 prompt. Thank you for watching.